Hi guys, it's Didi, and I just wanted to talk about actually three things, three tips for people who are tall in the club. This can refer to any tall people in the club, okay? So I know how you feel. I know how you feel. I've been there, and I wear heels, so I'm even taller. Usually when you walk into the club, you're the tallest person there, or one of three of you tallest people there kind of like look at each other and you support each other from distance. Like I literally, when sometimes I'm drunk and like I'm in a club, I see a tall girl, I'm like, have five, girl, like we're sisters, you know? Okay, I feel your pain, you feel my pain. I love it. So you have immediate connection there. So you know what I'm talking about. Tall people, you know. So also, like when you walk into the club, people like it's really useful for people who are like taking care of the organization in the club or manager and stuff like that. It's really useful for them to have tall people there because we literally serve as a point of orientation. And what I mean by that is when other people walk into the club or they can't find each other, they're like talking on the phone, they're like, hey, like where are you, okay dude, I don't know, I can't find you, let's just meet in 5 minutes next to the tall girl, okay, I'll see you there, bye. Literally, you serve as a point of like that's where people meet up. It's like next to me. Like I swear to God, like I feel like I am like a sign. I am like a statue, not of liberty. I'm a statue of orientation. I don't know if that's makes any sense. But anyways, that's not my point. I have tips about something else. So when you're in the club and your head is sticking out and everyone can see you, plus the lights are flashing in your face, like so it's literally like they can see you, your face, whatever, everywhere you go, it's like you're visible. You know, there's some songs, and maybe it's because I'm a foreigner, but everyone has the songs that they don't know the words. They should know the words of the song. They don't know the words of that song because, you know, you've been just singing like blah, 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 just kind of in the melody, whatever. Doesn't matter. Happens to all the people. Tall, short, it doesn't matter. However, if you're short, you can just kind of yell and scream and jump and no one's going to notice that you don't know the words. If you're tall, there is no running. You can't hide. Unless you're like dancing like a mime, like kind of, I don't know, it just never worked for me. So that can be tip number one. What you can do in a situation is, try to dance like a mime, like I don't know, like kind of cover your lips or something. What I recommend doing is I already talked about this. You can take your phone. You know that the part that you don't know the words, it's coming. It doesn't matter, everyone's getting hyped, everyone's in this ecstatic mood, but in that moment you take your phone, something happened. You were looking at your phone and you were so confused and you're like, this thing that I see on the screen is so either amusing or disturbing or confusing that you can't even sing the song that everyone loves and you especially. So you're looking at the screen like you just stopped. You're frozen there because this thing on the screen just like surprised you so much. So that's tip number one. Tip number two, I only have like three tips, so I guess it's not that. But maybe someone has other ideas and I would love to hear. Please share. I want to learn. Well, actually, there's three things. The second thing is, and I love doing it, and this is because people are usually drunk in a club and they can see you, so they can see your face, but they can't see people underneath you, so they can't see people around you exactly unless they're really tall. So if other people are just regular height, they're blended in the mass. So what you can do in the moment is pretend like you're saying something to the person next to you, your normal size or tall or short friend, and you can just be like and you laugh at it and you're talking and you're like pointing your fingers to some imaginary thing because you just remembered something and you're like talking in the moment of especially because there's a moment of ecstasy, everyone's jumping, perfect moment, no one is even gonna notice, not even people around you, that you're acting like a crazy person. I've been doing this my whole life. Even when if a guy tries to approach me and I see it like in the corner of my eye, I immediately start talking with my friend. She's not even listening to me, it doesn't matter. I am acting like we're talking and I'm like explaining something and it's like that's so funny. nothing is happening. It's literally like, I mean, plus if you give me a few drops of alcohol, you can never tell. But in my world, internally, I'm living a movie. Like, so maybe like I'm playing this role, but it can be really helpful for people. So that's my advice. Act like your other person is talking to you as well. You might look crazy to some people. That's the risk that if you're willing to take. Or the third thing you can do is just stand there and be like, I don't know the words. So you're like kind of, you're proud. You're like, no, I'm not like proud that I don't know the words, but it's like, I don't care. It's like, now you're just quiet. It's a little awkward because everyone expects you to know the words, but you're just like so into the moves that you don't care. So you can do that. Or you can just mumble the words that don't exist. I personally don't like that. I just rather not even try, because you can't really predict. And as a foreigner, trust me, with the English language, you can never predict anything. So you can do that, but I don't know. I don't recommend it. My favorite thing to do is just to talk with imaginary people around me. Actually, not imaginary people, but I imagine that I'm having... It's imaginary conversation with people who don't even listen to you. It's great because no one can see anything. Except maybe the other tall person. If the other tall person is even taller than you, then they can see it, But that's it. So those are my advices. I don't know if you guys have something else. Or maybe some things that happened to you, or things that you want to share. Share some tips. Come on, let's not be awkward and tall. And I just think it's funny. So let's share. Okay, guys. I just want to say that obviously I'm joking, and at the end of the day, really, it doesn't matter. Like, size does not matter in this case. And maybe tall people are a little more exposed, but in the club especially, no one cares. Like, and people who do care, F them. Like, just have the fun of your time. The time of your life, and enjoy and have fun. And who cares what other people think? I think that's really important. And it doesn't matter if you're tall, short, or green, or yellow, or whatever. All the shapes and colors and sizes. Who cares? Like, just enjoy yourself. And if you don't know the words of the song, who cares at the end of the day? Just dance it off. That's my honest advice. So, have a great day, everyone. Mwah.